Hi everyone, Aiden here with etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the square pipe mount jack. This is going to be a Topwind jack offering a pretty solid range of lift and weight capacity. Let's check it out. That height adjustment, we've got ours almost fully retracted right now, and from the ground to the center of the pipe mount is going to be 14 7/8 of an inch. And if I were to lift it up and fully extend it, that measurement's going to be 30 3/8 of an inch, giving you a total range of 15.5 inches. So that's a pretty good amount of lift you can get. This certainly isn't a small jack either, so if you've got maybe some uneven terrain that you're parking on, say like your driveway, or you just have a trailer with really tall ground clearance, that could be really good for you. And as far as weight capacity goes, it's got a lift capacity of 3,000 pounds. That's how much weight the jack can actively lift as you're winding it up, but a support capacity of 5,000 pounds. So really, I just go by that 3,000 pounds. You don't want to overload this and not be able to safely lift it if you need to. Now, one of the things you're going to run into with this being a Topwind jack is that you might run into some clearance issues. So let's say on our trailer, clearly we've got a ton of room, but let's say on a different trailer we had a toolbox mounted up on the frame instead of this open basket. Or this was just mounted close to the trailer or the camper or whatever this was on. You might run into issues where you're using the Topwind and it actually hits something because there's an obstruction here. I took a measurement, and from the center to the end here, it's going to be a little under 10 inches. I'd say 10 inches is going to be your bare minimum to comfortably be able to make a full rotation on this without having to lift it up and avoid that obstruction every time. Now, if you're running into clearance issues, a sidewind might be a better solution for you because typically they don't stick out as far. Just know that it might not be as comfortable. For a shorter trailer like this, it is a lot more comfortable for me to stand up straight and not have to bend over and operate it like this than it would be for me to crouch down and use a sidewind like this. The advantage to a pipe mount jack like this is the ease of being able to just make it get out of the way by swiveling it and repinning it. But you'll see that with our trailer today, we're running into clearance issues, particularly with the footplate. Those measurements we gave earlier for the fully retracted position will let you know if you have clearance there, but you also need to watch out for the top. In our case today, I think it would have been fine, but from the center of that pipe mount to the very top edge, that's going to be about 8 inches, a little under, but I'd say realistically give yourself 8 inches to be comfortable without making any contact. Either way we would flip this, it would be hitting something, so that's a bit unfortunate in the case of our trailer today, but we do offer shorter ones that wouldn't be a problem on this trailer, so if that's a problem for you too, be sure to check out some of those other options. Or just be prepared to fully remove the thing when it's not in use, when you're hooked up to your vehicle, and when you're ready to operate the jack again, you can just put it back on and repin it into place. That's the other advantage of this, is that it's really easy to take on and off. Most of this outer material is going to be painted black, and some of the exposed bits like the inner tube and the footplate will be zinc plated, so that all helps it protect against rust and corrosion. And to keep all the internals operating smoothly, there is a Zerk fitting on the front where you can apply grease really easily and keep all those gears inside operating as they should. And all that really leaves is the install. It is really easy to attach this, but there's a couple different installation methods you might find yourself getting into, and we'll talk about those right now. Now, as far as the install goes, you've got a couple different methods you can choose from. If you've already got the pipe mount, then great, just use that. But if you don't, and you have the ability to weld, or you don't mind paying someone to do it for you, it does include a bracket that you can weld on yourself. Now, if you don't have that option, or either of those options available to you, then there is a solution. You can pick up a bolt-on mount that we actually make here at etrailer. So there's going to be 2 mounting holes, and it'll bolt through your trailer frame using included hardware and essentially just do the same thing as this Weld-On plate does, but it's just going to be easier to install yourself. This is sold separately, so if you do want to go this route, you'll need to pick one up, but this is available for those people that just want to do it themselves and don't have the ability to weld. For us today though, it's really simple because we've already got the pipe mount. We're just going to slide that over and drop the pin in place where it's all lined up. Now our trailer is currently sitting on a jack stand, so all I need to do is wind this up and lift it off of the jack stand, and that's it. After that, I'm ready to hit the road. And that'll do it for a look at this square top wind pipe mount jack. Thanks for watching.